Hi, welcome to part 6. That thud sound is the puppy. Well, she's like 100. She's not 100. She's like 5. But I just kind of wanted to... I'm just going to jump right back in with these stories because, like, these are... Like, I have so many pages. I guess I only have, like, a page and a half left. But, like, these are good-ass stories. So, the 1920s woman kind of makes... Like, I just kind of, like, wrote down the people and then I kind of, like, put their stories in.
Yeah.
So, the 1920s woman has been seen by, like, a few people. She's depicted as a female spirit with clothing of that era. And she's thought to be the spirit who holds the ladies' restroom, like, door shut.
Oh.
Like, and it's on the second floor as well. So I wonder if, like, her and the cowboy, like...
Ooh.
But both patrons...
Spicy.
I know. Ghosts. Spicy ghosts. There's probably porn for that.
Oh, there's porn for literally
Okay,
everything.
I'm sorry. I just thought about this because it reminded me of, like, the Tulpa thing. But it's like, hey, ghost porn. It's just, like, a room with, like, the... You know what I mean? That would be so funny. And I need to do that. I will go viral. Don't take my idea.
It's patented.
It is.
Patented?
Yeah, I said it out loud. So if it ever happens, I can be like, listen right here. This was
proof.
recorded. Boom, bitches. Yeah, you can't take my idea now. I'm going to be the millionaire. Anyway, so both patrons and workers have been locked in the bathrooms for upwards of, like, 20 minutes. It's not just, like, a little bit, like, the door, like...
Fuck that.
But,
that
like...
is, well, we've discussed this. This is literally
It's
my
awful.
fear.
It sounds fucking scary.
Like, being trapped anywhere is, like...
But upwards of, like, 20 minutes, and then, like, just, like, it just opens.
Fuck you, bitch. I will literally beat a ghost ass. Right now.
I wish,
just
honestly, like, I truly wish you could have seen her face. Because that's what made it. It was just so, like, just dead, like...
I'm getting heated because
she's pissed.
Fuck that.
God damn.
I hate feeling trapped.
Have you ever used the bathroom in the winter? Here?
Here, no.
The fucking house eats you. Like,
Fuck you.
No, like, everything, like, swells. And, like,
yeah, of course.
It's, like, hard to open the door. It's gotten better. It's not 20 minutes. It's, like, 5 seconds. I can't wait for it to happen to you now. I would always joke that, like, I'm like, the house is eating us. Like, oh, damn, it's the ghost.
No. No.
Yes, bitch. All right, well, another story involved... Well, it's thought to be her.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you can't really confirm nor deny.
I would...
She's still pissed off about this.
I'd be in that bathroom swearing at no one.
Post
be
up.
Like, listen, bitch.
Post up.
Listen,
Post
bitch.
up.
Don't be a pussy. Fucking come out.
Show yourself.
See you.
Show yourself.
Let me see you.
Oh my, we gotta go to the Red Lion now. So, it's said, like, this woman, like, I mean, like I said, it's hard to confirm nor deny, but based on the fact that she lived in the apartments upstairs, she's breathing heavy.
I'm thinking about it. It's really messing with me.
I'm so sorry. I mean, this is a really good story. We're gonna move on.
No, we're good,
Well, like, I mean, continue the story. It's different. But she's still a bitch. Honestly, this woman kind of is a bitch. But it's thought to be the same woman. So when a former owner was trying to renovate the third floor, it's like, I mean, more fucking money.
Yeah.
The third floor apartments, like, you know, when he'd leave for the day, he'd come back and his work would always be fucked up. It would just be, like, taken apart. Like, it was, like, destroyed. So now these apartments are used as storage.
Oh my God.
Because of that bitch.
Literally, fuck this bitch.
Honestly.
Quite
though,
honestly.
Yeah. Whore.
Honestly.
Probably if it was, like, a jealous boyfriend.
Yeah.
What if she's, like, a prostitute?
Well, I mean, we support sex workers.
No, obviously we do. I'm just saying, like, you know, jealous boyfriend.
Oh, you think that, like...
She was cheating or, like, her
like
profession.
Yeah.
You know. There's so many. I mean, honestly, though, like, I feel like I get jealousy if I, like, wear a top too low and he's, like, not here. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, sorry. Okay, here's, like, another story. I don't know if... This is another second floor story. It seems like the second floor is, like, where the party is, which is honestly, like, we need to go second floor.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, let us into that storage room up on the third floor, too. Like, I want to build something, and then, like, that shit get taken down.
Just bring Legos with us.
Right? Oh, but, like, what if you made, like, a cool-ass tower and that hoe knocks it down?
I hope she steps on one.
But, like, she's a ghost. She can go through walls and shit.
True.
So, like, dumb. Okay, so at one point during closing, there were only, like, 2 people a worker and a patron. I think the worker might have been, like, one of, like the owner's son or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like, he worked there, too, obviously. The patron was left alone for a few minutes, and he saw a male apparition walk down the middle of the first floor bar, mm-hmm. and then continue to, like, clomp up the stairs.
Yeah.
And when the worker came back, they both heard, like, the clumping feet on the second floor, and when they go to check it out, because like I said, they thought there were the only two people there, mm-hmm. There wasn't anybody up there.
Do you think it was the cowboy? Like
actually, no, yeah, actually, like, I'm pretty sure they were saying, like, that might have been one of the like, they think that was the cowboy.
Okay.
Because I guess he's very, like, hard on the walking, but, like, those boots, like, they're fucking heavy.
That's what I was thinking.
And then the story with the mentally handicapped woman, they said, like, in the article, they said, like, mentally challenged, which I'm like, I don't think that's, like, politically correct. Exactly. And, like, honestly, like, that just sounds bad. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't think, like, she was obviously, like, coherent enough to, like, go to a bar regularly. Yeah. So she just might have had, like, some, like, it could have been, like, super minor issues, but, like, in the 1800s, like, or whenever she was around, like, that could have been, like, you know, like, ADHD, it's like, oh, you're going in a straitjacket.
Exactly.
You know, so, like, it was a completely different time. So, like, honestly, who knows? She might have just had, like, depression or something.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah.
You know, I mean, it just sucked back then. But, I guess, there's often a strong scent of lavender on the second floor, which I love the smell of lavender, by the way. But it said that when she was alive, she often wore too much lavender perfume, so that's why they associate that with her.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that's really the only thing they have about her in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming she must have, like, either been, like, I think she was, like, a patron there, like, often.
Okay, yeah, like a regular.
Yeah, like, she was a regular, so that's probably why she stays there.
Oh yeah, it's like comfort place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's also why I don't think it was, like, a severe disability.
For sure.
That's why it just was hard for me to kind of, like, what do I write down for that? Just because, like, it didn't specify, like, oh, she was just, like, depressed or something. Also, this was the woman who died of the epileptic seizure. This is one of her stories. So there are sensations that patrons associate with her. There have been several accounts of past patrons feeling like their throats were constricted for a few seconds. And this is attributed because when she passed away, it was because she was unable to breathe during her seizure.
Oh.
So they associate that feeling with her.
Oh, yeah. Wait, just, like, that feels like such an angry thing.
I know, but, like, it also could have been such a sudden death. Like, a lot of people, like Rue, the dog who's laying here, she's had, like, 2 seizures. She's only had 2 seizures, but, like, she's never had them again, but it's just weird because, like...
Yeah, Princess used to have seizures.
Yeah, and, like, some people don't even know that they can have seizures until they have, like, something like this, so maybe she is pissed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know? I don't know, like, how old she was or anything, but even if she was, like, 80, like, I'd still be mad.
Fuck yeah.
You know? And then this next story is actually kind of sweet. Oh. It goes back to the headstoneless man in England.
Yeah.
So the guy is the owner's father.
Okay, yeah.
So the owner placed a memorial plaque in a stained glass window to honor his father since he didn't have a headstone in England. And actually, the activity began shortly after this was, like, put up in his honor. Yeah. So many people have experienced a friendly tap on the shoulder since they put up that memorial. There's also been several cases of dizzy spells when they pass by the window. And all the same spot, too. It wasn't just, like, random.
Do you think there's just so much energy?
No, actually, what the owner says is that he associates this with his dad because, like, towards the end of his father's life, he was suffering from, like, dizzy spells. Oh. And it was kind of a part of the ailment that did cause his death. Oh. So they think that maybe that's just kind of him. I mean, it could also be energy, especially if a spirit can, like, tap you. And I think they've also seen, like, not, like, shadow figures, like, scary, but, like, seen, like, you know, things out of the corner of their eye up there as well. But that's what I have on the Red Lion. But I loved all the stories. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I heard about it when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure it had, like, its own episode of, like, Most Haunted Places or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's on regularly, and now it's, like, October, so it'll be up again.
Yeah. Kind of 2 things. I totally forgot to talk about, when I was talking about the nightclub, there is a resident necromancer.
Shut up.
Yeah, like, he's, like, there quite often, and he tells a story of, like,
that is so cool. I just want to experience, like, all of this. Like,
right.
I want to go, like, this is, like, my dream, like, to just go, like, experience, like, the weird shit.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so he, like, hangs out at Excalibur quite often, I guess, and, like, that's his job. I
would love to go see, and we just need to make, like, a Chicago, like, honestly, like, all this shit that I want to do, I feel like it's going to take more than, like, a weekend.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, in reality, we don't even have to stay there. I keep forgetting, like, it's just so close. Like, oh my god, I want to go to Chicago. Like, dude, you can hop on a fucking train.
For sure. And in the winter, train tickets are super fucking cheap.
In the normal time, train tickets are super fucking cheap. In the normal time. Oh my god.
Okay, and then my other thought is, so I worked at a certain bar. I mean, you won't even know because I've worked at, like, all the bars.
You've worked at all of the bars, like, in America.
Yeah.
I really want a bartending job.
I've done every, because I've hostessed, I've been a waitress, I've been back of house, I've been front of house. That is the one job you'll never be able to pay me enough to do.
Oh,
they make bank, but they have to put up with so much bullshit.
Oh.
Like, even when I was working back of house, I put up with bullshit that I never should have had to.
Well, I mean, I don't need another job, but, like, if I had to get one, I want, like, a fun job.
Yeah. But the one in particular, I hated opening by myself.
Oh.
Because I would hear whistling.
Ew.
Yeah. And there was one day, I literally, like, I was like, fuck this. And I went and sat out on the deck, and I told the boss.
Just waited.
Yeah, I told the owner, and I was like, dude, I literally thought, do I need this job that bad?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should talk about, like, haunted jobs, because I had, I was working at that nursing home for a while, so we'll have to add that to our list of things to discuss.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that, I guess, completes this episode on Haunted Chicago. I feel like, honestly, like, in my research, which is very limited, because I did stuff that I already knew about, but, like, in my research, I feel like our podcast could literally be about Haunted Chicago.
Oh, for sure.
Like, honestly, we could just do, like, hey, guys, welcome to another episode of Haunted Spooky Chicago. Like, honestly, like, we could, like, go for, like, years.
Yeah.
There's so much shit. So, like, if you're into the paranormal, and, like, especially if you're pretty local, like we are, or even if you just need, like, a vacation, honestly, like, if you're into that kind of thing, absolutely go.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Even if you can just get, like, a haunted walk, like a ghost walk.
Yeah.
Do that. I've done that in several cities. They're fabulous.
There's actually, there is a pizza and haunted locations tour in Chicago.
Really? We should do that.
I would love that.
That sounds like a lot of fun. We should definitely try to plan to do that.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, I mean, like, and a couple of the cities, like, I mean, Springfield has two, which I recommend. They have one that's, like, downtown.
Yeah.
And then they have another one in the cemetery that Lincoln's buried in, which I've always wanted to go, and it's always at, like, a night. I really want to go.
I was just thinking, I want to see Ed Gein's grave, and, like, it's not that far.
Isn't it, like, Milwaukee area?
Something like that, yeah.
And speaking of Milwaukee area, they have one as well.
Yeah.
That one was so fucked. I loved it. I just wanted to go inside of some of those places. And then I always do these things for work.
Oh, yeah?
Not the Springfield one, because, like, I lived there, so I was just like, hey, this is something fun to do. But Milwaukee was a work one. That was so much fun. And then there was one in Memphis that we did that was super cool. And I guess if you're also, like, maybe from, like, the central or, like, southern Illinois area, in Alton, I guess there's a really good one. And you can, like, hunt or investigate the old asylum.
Oh.
I've heard a lot of crazy shit about that.
Yeah, I've never been on, it wasn't a guided tour, but the Whaley House in San Diego.
Oh my god, I would love.
That was so interesting.
Well, even so, in Springfield, if you're there, I know that they do, I don't know, it's really, you definitely have to contact them, because we've tried more than once, but it's a window is like this many months. It's like from, like, June to, like, October. So, like, this year's pretty much shot. But they do investigations. in
That
Springfield.
Is so fun.
So, I mean, there's a lot of haunted places, so definitely check it out, and thanks for listening. Just a reminder, because I feel like I haven't said it the last couple times, but email us any of your stories or suggestions, comments, whatever, luridlorepodcast@gmail.com. It's on the Facebook. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much everywhere that we post. So, by all, let us know, check us out.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear your stories.
Exactly. So, thank you again for listening.
Bye.
Bye.